Hello guys, today I will talk about a smaller collection from WhatsUp Beauty. It's called Egyptian Queen. It's a super pretty collection that consists of 3 beautiful lipsticks. Wait until you see their amazing imprints because it's so beautiful I can barely express with words. And then there is 2 liquid eyeliners. I did also receive a mascara that I will talk a little bit later about too. I was really excited about this collection because I have always been very fascinated about the ancient Egypt, and I have always been inspired by the culture and history. It's just very cool and interesting in my opinion. The ancient Egyptians are known for being the first ones who used makeup, and they are also known for using materials like kohl, malachite, azurite, red ochre clay and more things like that, and that's super cool. I think that's very inspiring and it's just a very cool era in the history. I did receive this collection in PR, but that doesn't change my opinions about the collection. The lipstick costs $23 each and they come in 3 natural beautiful colors. I was surprised by how natural and nice the colors looked on the lips. I'm actually wearing 2 of the colors on my lips today, but I will show you swatches of all lip colors separately later on in this video. The lipsticks are in a clean, non-toxic formula infused with skin-loving ingredients like hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, castor oil and silk oils. Those ingredients are known for their moisturizing and nourishing and antioxidant properties. When it comes to the formula, I feel like it's very buttery and smooth and it really looks nice on the lips and they are not drying, and I think that's much thanks to the nice formula and the ingredients. I would describe the formula as something between a matte but almost satin-like. I would say that it's very soft and blurs the lips very nicely. And the colors are really impactful and pigmented, so you just need one swipe to get a full pigmentation, which is really nice. Besides the beautiful colors and formula, there is also a breathtaking embossing on all of the lipsticks. It's so intricate, so detailed, and it has the whole Egyptian scene with pyramids, hieroglyphs and a bust of Nefertiti. The components are in a deep Egyptian blue color, which is really stunning. They are magnetic and made of aluminium, which I think is really cool. They feel heavy in the hand and quite luxurious, and especially when you see the beautiful embossing on the lipsticks. The lipsticks are of course named after the Egyptian symbols like Eye of Ra, Ankh and Siba. I have to admit that when I first used those lipsticks I was a little bit afraid that I would destroy the beautiful embossing, but that was not the case, to be honest, because it only destroys the tip of the lipstick, and if you are even more careful than me, I don't think that you will have any issues with destroying the embossing that fast. I think it will last quite long if you are careful with the application. Then we have 2 liquid eyeliners, one very intensely black and one multichrome that shifts from green to yellow to gold, and it's iridescent shade. So when you layer it on top of the black, it gets the most amazing effect, and that's my preferred way to use it. Because when you use the iridescent shade on its own, it's very subtle but it's still pretty, but you know that I'm all about the drama, so my preferred way is to use them together on top of each other. And I have made a tutorial on how to create a very intricate graphic liner look with those eyeliners, and I will show it soon to you. Before I show you the look, I will talk a little bit about those liners. The liners are clean, non-toxic, water and sweat resistant, and they doesn't transfer or smudge, and I have to say that I agree with those claims from the brand. One thing that is important to remember is to shake the component before you apply the liner to get the most pigment out of it. I have to say that this formula is more runny or watery than I'm used to, but I still enjoy the formula. It's really nice to work with, and it worked surprisingly well on the eyes. When I swatched them on my hand, I was a little bit worried that they would be a little bit too watery for my intricate liner work, but I have to say that I'm very pleasantly surprised by how well they worked, because they dried down a lot faster on the eyes than on my hand. And what's the magic behind that, I'm not sure, but that's my experience at least. So the black eyeliner is called Kemet and it costs $21. It's super intense, probably one of the most intense black liners that I have in my collection. I like how it really dries to a nice satin finish, and it doesn't transfer or smudge as I mentioned earlier. Since the iridescent shade is a multi-chrome, it costs $25 instead of $21 like the black one. And the shift is quite intense. It goes from green to gold and blue in some certain lightings. But I have to say that the shiftings are more apparent when you use it on top of the black liner. And now it's time for a tutorial. I hope that you will enjoy it, because I had so much fun creating the look. You can get the whole collection for $92, which means that you get a 20% discount from the full value if you were going to buy the products separately. One thing that I found really cool was that WhatsUp Beauty offered 2 of the lipsticks in mini versions in the Ipsy Glam bags in May. Those lipsticks didn't have the imprints, of course, but they looked super cute, and I think that it's a great way for people to try out the formula. I did also receive the Watch Me Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. It costs $23. It has a clean formula and is cruelty free and is made in Italy. I really did enjoy the beautiful and fun, unique packaging for the mascara. It is really nice to hold, and when you open it you will see a very cool wand. It's a hybrid brush wand that comes with both twisted wire bristle to load mascara and add volume, and it also has a silicone comb on the other side to define and add length and curl to the lashes. The brand claims that it has active ingredients like biotinol, tripeptide 1 and panthenol vitamin B5, which are 2 lash conditioners to add nourishment, help promote hair growth, and to create longer and fuller lashes. I can't speak if my lashes has gotten longer since I started to use this mascara, because I haven't used it long enough, but my first impression is that it adds very nice volume to the lashes. I like how it separates the lashes because of the silicone wand, and I think it lengthens the lashes nicely too. I think that the formula is quite transfer proof as well, but it doesn't claim to be waterproof. All in all, I really enjoyed this collection. I was pleasantly surprised by the liners, because I was a little bit skeptical when I first swatched them, because the formula did seem to be a little bit runny, but when I used it on the eyes I really enjoyed it. I have to say that it's a little bit harder to use this kind of liner to do the intricate liner looks that I'm doing, but it's more about a learning curve and not a formula problem, I have to say. And I prefer to use water activated liner when I do my graphic liner looks. With that being said, I feel like this formula is perfectly great for doing your normal wings and easy liner work, and that's what I think that most people will use those liners for anyway. I'm also really enjoying the lipstick formula. I hope that they will expand the shade range, because they are really good. They feel really nice on the lips without drying them out, and they last pretty long on the lips too. So if you are interested in those those lipsticks, I don't think that you will be disappointed at all. I have to say that some of the shades are similar, so maybe you don't need all of them. But I was quite surprised by how different they looked on my skin tone, but I have seen that on other skin tones they look quite similar. So you need to look at swatches and check which people who have the most similar skin tone to you, so you can get a good idea of how they will look like on you. This was it for this video, but I hope that you did enjoy it, and please consider to subscribe if you're into indie makeup, graphic liner or colorful makeup. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Antidoxating was that WhatsUp. And as some of you might know, and the ancient